Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade in the water. You gotta wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. Where God's gonna trouble the water.
They're taking me to a place called Point Comfort. But if only I would have known what lay ahead, I would have gotten up earlier to pray and said everything that needed to be said. I would have kissed my wife tenderly. I would have made sure that my children and family had fled. I would have escaped this hideous trauma and fallen upon my righteous blade instead. I want to be gone from this place called Point Comfort. I want my soul to be purged, and I pray to my ancestors that death comes soon. I wish to be liberated from this insanity that I'm being forced to consume. Please set me free from this hell and let me fly away from this atrocious tomb. I just couldn't believe my eyes as I walked through Point Comfort, and my heart was taken by grief when I realized what was planned. There were black bodies smothered with palm oil and tar, while those with whips stood in command. Slowly, I made my way, with my shackles scraping through the sand, when I saw lustful men waiting at the auction block, daring to bid on the value of an African man. The stench of their greed filled my nostrils as they waved money in their sweating hands. But now I fear that when I leave this devil's pit called Point Comfort, I'll go to a place where brutality is no surprise. A place where there'll be no empathy for our suffering, nor will they bother to wonder how many of us have died. They won't care about how they destroyed our sacred bonds or disregarded our family ties, and how they eradicated our languages and identities just to control every aspect of our lives. I fear that the best any of us can do now is to find new ways for our people to survive. So we'll create signal songs, and we'll call them Negro spirituals to help our runaways stay alive. But there will also come a time when black people will be contrabands of war, and they will fight for equal rights and liberties. And there will be a place called Fort Monroe, where we'll go after years of terror and captivity. And I can see a future of reconstruction and an era of the KKK and Jim Crow. But they won't be able to escape this perilous past when the first seeds of racism were sown. Yet I'll be haunted by this place called Point Comfort. Because if only I would have known what lay ahead, I would have gotten up earlier to pray and said everything that needed to be said. I would have kissed my wife tenderly. I would have made sure that my children and family had fled. I swear I would have escaped this hideous trauma and fallen upon my righteous blade instead.
Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Come on